What does it take to be the absolute greatest in the history of your event? Does it require multiple Olympic medals? Does it require a non-stop undefeated streak for close to a decade? Well, how about this? What about breaking 9 consecutive world records over the course of 4 straight years? Because this is exactly what Armand Duplantis has to his name, and at this year's Olympic Games, well, he did it again. After a breezy Olympic record clearance, he took the bar up to 6.25 meters, or for all you Americans out there, 20 feet and 6 inches, and he soared into the stratosphere and broke this world record. Obviously, this means that Armand Duplantis is in fact the gold medalist from this year's Olympic Games, but when we take a closer look at his resume, we're talking about potentially challenging the greatest pole vaulter of all time as the GOAT. This makes Duplantis a 2-time Olympic champion, a 2-time world champion, a 2-time world indoor champion, a multiple-time Diamond League winner, and at 6.25 meters, this puts him a towering height over anyone else in history, as the second highest jumper of all time is Armand Duplantis from France, who jumped a height of 6.16 meters. But that was more than a decade ago, meaning that for the past 10 years, Duplantis has been on another level, both literally and figuratively. Now, when you look at the all-time list, Duplantis is truly goated. This is one of the highest records of all time, and it is one of the most unbelievable things that you will see. But after today, Duplantis now holds all of the top 10 highest jumps in history, and I could be wrong, but I think this makes Duplantis the only athlete in any event to accomplish this feat on the senior level. From consistent world record improvements to absolutely dominating the all-time list, to winning this year's Olympic Games by a ridiculous margin of 30 centimeters. We're talking about one of the biggest and most dominant wins of all time, and while Sergei Bubka has gone down in the record books as possibly the GOAT in the pole vault, given that he did break the world record more than 30 times, Duplantis just made a very strong case as the GOAT of the pole vault. And at 6.25 meters, this is some towering height. I mean, this is more than 2 basketball goals in height. Just think about how high this is. Now, what made this world record even more incredible is the fact that he was actually somewhat injured going into this world record attempt, as his hand was slightly cut given his efforts in the opening rounds. But like the true legend that he is, like a man possessed, he went for the world record, and he absolutely smashed it. Now, what's pretty remarkable about this world record is also the fact that he had a ton of height over this record, and a lot of people have kind of figured out why he improves on world records by just 1 centimeter. And to put it simply, it's that world record bonus, baby. The more that you jump world records, the more money you get, the more exposure the sport gets, and ultimately the higher your profile does become. I really do believe that in our lifetime, we will see Duplantis jump 6.40 meters. Mark my words, that will happen one day. Thanks for watching, everyone, and as always, until next.